Hello, hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to elenasbarre, low impact full body workouts. I have Steve today with me. How are you doing, Steve?
I'm doing good. I guess it's just the two of us today.
Yes, but guys, we are going to have a lot of fun. I prepared a presentation. This is one of the reasons why we are starting a little late because we were checking with Steve to make sure that you guys could see the slides. And remember to tell us what you think about the topic. I know it's a controversial topic, which makes it very interesting. And well, let's dive in. Okay, so I'm going to share the slides. We are going to even watch a couple of videos towards the end of the show. It's going to be a very fun show. Okay, so let's
Yeah,
do
I
it.
I suggested this topic a week ago at the end
Oh
of our stream,
yes.
I think. And you know what? We've heard said that women will squee with when they get giddy with delight. That's as close as I've seen Elena come because this topic is just, it's right up her alley. She cares a lot about it. And uh, she prepared a big presentation because she is that excited about presenting this.
Yes. So we will try to go through some of the slides quickly. Some of the slides we are going to stick around for a while just to elaborate on those ideas. And I know that Steve has some thoughts and ideas because I did share the presentation to him beforehand. So yeah. Tacticus. You guys are so funny. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Remember to drop a comment in the chat. We may not be able to read your comments while I'm presenting because I can't have two screens at the same time. Okay. But we will get back to your comments. Okay. So feel free to comment throughout the presentation. So yeah, let's begin, guys. Here you go. Welcome to our show today about why are so many women fat. Okay. Well, let's look into the definition of a fat person. It's someone who has a body mass index that indicates they have an abnormal amount of body fat. And I honestly am shocked with a lot of fitness instructors who refuse to talk about this because they think that it's fat shaming people. You know, if presented in a proper way, you could say that, look, being fat and obese is not healthy for you. Okay, this is why you are here. This is why you are working, right? So a lot of them, they have a lot of problems presenting this information.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what do you expect?
Right.
Fitness instructors are women.
Yes, mostly.
And a woman talking about this, even bringing up this subject, might make other women feel bad. They might hurt feelings. Women do
Exactly.
not want to hurt other women's feelings. So let's just do body acceptance. Let's make everybody feel good about themselves. They're lovable no matter what their size.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, let's not tell them the truth
exactly.
because that might hurt their feelings.
Yeah, but then it leads to more fat, and it leads people to be less concerned about what they are eating, how much they exercise, right? It leaves people to um, have an unhealthy lifestyle. And this can cause a lot of health issues. Guys, we've talked about it before, and I highly recommend you to check some medical articles on what conditions the excessive body fat can lead you to, such as heart disease. I'm not even talking about bones and joints, because holding and bearing that much extra fat, uh, some people conflate it with extra weight. There is a difference. The correct term is body fat. Okay, carrying that much body fat is very, very dangerous for you. It's very dangerous for your well-being. So yeah, even though it can feel right and nice at the moment, this body acceptance, it will lead you to bad outcomes eventually.
Well, I see a lot of men may reach 60, 65 years old. Um, one of the guys I work with just went for a knee replacement.
Mm.
He's bigger. He's a bigger, yeah. I'm sure he's got a healthy BM or a robust BMI. Well, that extra, the beer gut, whatever you want to call it, puts a
Mhm.
lot of stress on your knees.
Oh, yes, it does. It does.
Huge amount. And
Mhm.
your knees wear out prematurely. Okay,
Oh,
well,
yes.
we're seeing
Yes.
a lot of that. And I don't know how much we're seeing in women. I'm not really paying attention to women having knee replacements, but
Oh, there are a lot. There are a lot, and they also have knee replacements for younger women, and it comes down to the extra body fat. And I've seen so many women who are overweight and they have their knees replaced in their 20s. Like, ladies, what will you do later when you will be in your 40s? You already have your knee replaced. So yeah. Okay, health risks. Obesity is a chronic disease that can increase the risk of many health problems, including certain cancers, depression, and mood disorders, female infertility and pregnancy complications, and Alzheimer's disease and dementia. I'm just amazed by how many fitness instructors don't say this basic information to people. They are not doing their job well. Because otherwise, why would people feel incentivized to exercise and to eat healthy? Yeah. Okay. The underweight BMI is below 18.5. It's in general. We will look into another article. It's just from Google. Okay. This is what Google tells us. And then healthy weight is from 18.5 to 24.9. Overweight BMI is from 25 to 29.9. Obese is from 30 to 39.9. And severely obese is from 40 or above. So, yeah, you can see that, right? Let's look into how to calculate your BMI. You can actually do it at home. I did it with the equipment that we have at the gym. We have very good equipment at the gym where I teach. I love that gym. And mine was, I think it was a few years ago that I did it. Mine was like 14. I think it was 14.5 or something. It's within a good range, then okay, here let's look into the inches. So you basically multiply your height, it's double the height, and then you divide the weight by the height, and then you get the number. And then if you are using the imperial measurements, you have to multiply it by 703. So you can calculate and see what's your body mass index ratio. And here, they're reported by Disease Control and Prevention average estimates body fat percentages among men and women in the United States. Look at these age groups. Overall, 20 years old and older. Oh my goodness, 39.90% body fat. That's way above the healthy line. Then young adult women 20 to 39 years old, it's 37.80%. It's not significantly better, even
these
though they're
are,
younger.
go back to the previous screen. I want to see this 38 to 40%. No, too
Okay, you
bad,
will
I guess.
see them in the next slide, actually.
Okay.
See if
So it's like, we're in the obese range here.
we are in the obese range. Yeah, I can show you here. Okay, let's go back.
Yeah, over obese, 30
Yeah,
to 39.9.
yeah,
Severely obese,
yeah, yeah,
40
yeah,
or
yeah.
above. Okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Now go back
Yes,
to
okay,
where
we
you
will
were.
go back. Uh-huh. Yeah, I understand you
Okay,
wanted to see.
so this is average.
Mm-hmm.
Average.
Yeah.
Okay, look at this. It's 40%. Okay, so you average all the women, the skinny women and the fat women, and you still come up with an average that is obese, bordering on severely obese. So
Mm-hmm.
that means, you got some skinny women out there. But in order to counteract that, you have some women who are just
Yeah, the sample
absolutely huge.
like when you, even if you include the skinny women into these stats, the majority of women are going to overweight, and then the average is going to be higher, you
Well,
know.
the skinny women are in here
Yes, they are
because it's average
per
body fat.
age group. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So yes, you're averaging the fat women and the skinny women to come up with all women, and on average, holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve, when I saw it yesterday, this is why I decided to put this presentation together, because I started reading the articles about this. I'm like, damn, I need to put it together just so that you guys can see. Ladies, watch this. If you're watching our shows, like it's not good. It's not good. And look for men. For men, okay, men are also, but men are 28, 26, 28. Let's check here. 28. Okay, overweight. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
they are within the overweight. Even, yes, there are overweight men too, but in comparison to women, and we will dig into deeper why women tend to be fatter than men, or it's easier for women to gain more fat than for men in later slides. But still, it's less than women, much less than women. And they eat, if you look at average people, how they eat, right, they don't eat very healthy. Neither of them eat particularly healthy, but women still tend to gain more fat than men, you know. So yeah, all the women from 40 to 59 years old, it's 40%, 40.50%. Severely obese.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the stats I wanted you to see, guys. And now here, average body fat percentage by age. Okay, so it's in more detail here. We look at kids. We look at kids 8 to 11 years old. For boys, it's going to be 28%. For women, for girls, it's going to be 31.9%, almost 32%. Here, then teenagers, right, 12 to 15, it's 25.2, but then you can see here it's 22.9. It reduces a little bit, and then for women it increases from 32.5% from the age 12 to 15 to the age 16 to 19. Within that age bracket, it increases to 34.8%.
Okay. Under for these under 18 categories,
Mhm.
who's responsible for feeding these kids?
The parents.
Yeah, the parents.
Mhm.
Who specifically, traditionally, is responsible for feeding the kids?
The mother.
Yeah, how she cooks, how she behaves, and what she does with her weight. How many
Mhm.
times have you seen a fat woman with fat kids?
Ew, I see them all the time. You just
So,
go to the
yeah,
grocery store.
something is how many how often do you see a fat woman with skinny girls over the age of 12?
I
Doesn't
haven't seen
happen.
them at all. I haven't seen
Okay,
them at all.
fat women have fat kids.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
oh, you know what? You ever been shopping and you see a family shopping
Mm-hmm.
and it's a fat woman and it's a average, not fat man, but the
Mm-hmm.
kids, but the kids are fat.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's some linkage here between a mother's weight and how the children are raised. Doesn't seem to be directly related to the father.
Yeah. And then when I usually watch what people buy, I can't help myself, guys. I like you can see what people put in their carts, right? And you see women putting all of the crackers, snackers, all of these lazy foods, the fast foods, the unhealthy snacks and sweets and treats, candies, cookies, you name it, all of that. And the kids, if they want a candy or something, oh yeah, sure, baby, go get yourself one. Uh-huh.
Saying no would hurt the kids' feelings. You don't want to hurt their feelings. That's hurting somebody. You can't do that.
Even if it's done for their own benefit later.
It's
Yeah,
still
this is,
hurting them,
yeah,
but by not being willing to hurt their feelings, you are actually harming their health.
exactly.
And
Exactly.
we've talked about the difference between hurt and harm.
Yep, yep. Go to the Resurgence of Sanity. I think you guys did that episode, right? On Oh no, it was actually on my channel, I think.
Yeah.
Hurt
It
versus
was
harm.
it was when we were talking about submission to a simp, about the necessity of dominance to go with submission, and
Yeah.
how women don't want to be hurt or
Mm-hmm.
hurt somebody else, but that translates to hurting their feelings.
Yep.
Hurt is not a bad thing. Harm is a bad thing. And when you're unwilling to hurt,
You are harming.
basically you're not telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Not telling the truth because you don't want to hurt somebody will oftentimes lead to their greater harm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad that so many people are unwilling to hurt others in pursuit of greater good, so that people maintain a healthier lifestyle and take care of their body, their mind, and just live longer. Yeah. Well, it comes down to high time preference. The guys that you talked about on your channel, maybe on the previous show, or when was it when you
Yeah,
talked about, I
right.
clicked your videos about high IQ versus low IQ. I think it has something to do with it, where people are so hyper focused on their feelings and now present moment. If I feel good now, I'm going to do it without
Right.
any concern for the future.
That's high time preference. I
Yep.
want it now.
Mm-hmm.
I want to satisfy and satiate myself now. I don't want to have some discipline to deprive myself now for greater in the future. That means
Yeah.
I'm not going to save for that new car. I'm going to just go out and get a loan because I
Yeah.
can get it now and I can make the payments.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas that's high time preference. Low time preference is okay, I want that car. I'm going to start saving because I'm not going to pay through the nose for interest and be, you know what? I'm going to deny what I want now
Mm-hmm.
for when I can afford it in the future.
Yep, yep, that's exactly right. Okay, let's check on some comments, guys. Sorry, we got a little. Uh, okay, here, Elena. It's because of competition. They keep fat customers perpetually, and they feel good as instructors winning. Yeah, that's so true, Tacticus. I've noticed it. They want yeah, they want to feel good about themselves, and as successful fitness instructors, it's measured all by clout, how much money, how much attention, how many followers they have. It has nothing to do with the actual objective value that they provide for people. Oh yes, waist to hip ratio. You are going ahead here. I did a long video a long time ago. It was about the loss of attractiveness that I highly recommend you to check. I actually found a good presentation where we were diving into the universal beauty standards, and you can see there in more detail what's the universally healthy
Okay,
and ideal.
hold on here. We can't talk about this one because the waist to hip ratio. Yeah, classically, yeah. But it's upside it's off the charts. When her belly is bigger than her boobs, you don't want to calculate her waist to hip ratio.
Well, true. And this is why they prefer to ignore rather than to admit the fact that, okay, I'm obese here and maybe there are certain things that I should be doing instead. Instead of binging on my delusions, instead of binging on treats and candies, maybe I can watch my diet. I can start eating healthy because remember, guys, food constitutes 85% of your well being. Then the other 15% is exercise. If you are just exercising and eating crappy food, it's not going to help you. Okay, you need to watch your diet. They go hand in hand together. So instead, yes, Steve is right. Like they would much rather ignore what their waist to hip ratio is at the moment, rather than admitting that they have this problem, admitting that they are obese. Okay, and now what are they going to do about it? How are they going to solve it? And look, they may not ever be able to lose a lot of pounds, to lose a lot of fat, but at least like maintaining and decreasing it slowly, gradually, a little bit. Yeah, it's much easier to double down on their delusions and ignore the facts. So yeah, let's get back to it, guys. We will proceed here. So what's below average? The overall average body fat percentage in the United States is about 39.9% for women and 28.1% for men. So below these amounts would technically be below average. However, most people in the United States tend to have higher body fat percentages than recommended. Okay? According to the American Council of Exercise, a body fat range of 25% to 31% for women or 18% to 24% for men is typical for the average non-athlete. Body fat below 14% for women or 6% for men may be considered dangerously low and can lead to health risks. But again, they don't mention here that it's connected to your height also. Yeah, if you are a short person and if you have too much body fat, there is no way how it's going to be healthy for you. I'm a relatively short person, so 14.5, I'm on the lower range there, but according to my height, I'm actually within the healthy norm. You see what I mean, right? Again, what's above average? In the United States, an above average body fat would be approximately 40% or over for women, or 28% for men. Look how significantly lower, even though there are obese men out there, it's still significantly lower than for women. However, research suggests that men with a body fat of 25% or more and women with a body fat of 35% or more may have significantly higher risk of related health problems such as coronary heart disease. Other researchers set the upper optimal limit for women as 32%. Yeah, obesity, excessive body fat lead to a lot of health issues, guys.